Imagine landing your dream job offer because someone you helped last year remembered you. That's not luck, it's the networking paradox in action. The networking paradox works like this. The people who focus on giving value first, without expecting anything in return, ultimately receive the most benefits. This seems backward in our take-first world, but psychology and real-world results prove it works. Adam Grant, organizational psychologist and author of Give and Take, discovered something fascinating in his research. The most successful people weren't the takers who hoarded opportunities. They were the givers who freely shared their knowledge, connections, and time. You've probably experienced both types of networkers. The taker approaches with business cards ready, asking what you can do for them before you've even finished your introduction. The giver asks thoughtful questions, listens carefully, and offers help without prompting. Which person would you rather keep in touch with? Your brain is wired to remember and reciprocate kindness. Neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman explains in Social, Why Our Brains Are Wired to Connect, that positive social interactions trigger the reward centers in our brains. When someone helps us, we experience a genuine desire to return the favor. This isn't just feel-good psychology, it creates tangible results. Reid Hoffman, co-founder of LinkedIn, built his career on this principle. The best way to get a good deal is to give the other person a good deal. He writes in The Startup of You. His approach helped him build one of the most valuable professional networks in Silicon Valley. The networking paradox works because of three key psychological principles. The reciprocity principle means people naturally want to repay debts. When you help someone, they feel a psychological obligation to help you later. The likability factor means we prefer to work with people we enjoy. Givers are simply more likable than takers. The reputation effect means word travels. People talk about the helpful person who made their day, not the self-interested networker who wasted their time. But here's where most people get stuck. You worry. What if I give and get nothing back? What if people just use me? This fear keeps many locked in taker mode, missing out on the paradox's benefits. Keith Ferrazzi addresses this in Never Eat Alone. He recommends starting with what he calls generous curiosity, asking how you can help without expecting immediate returns. The key is building genuine relationships rather than transactional exchanges. This requires shifting your mindset from scarcity to abundance. A scarcity mindset sees limited opportunities, hoarding connections and information. An abundance mindset recognizes there's enough success to go around. Carol Dweck's research on growth mindset applies here too. Those with fixed mindsets see networking as a zero-sum game. Your gain is my loss. Those with growth mindsets see possibilities for mutual benefit and expansion. The giving first approach transforms networking from something that feels uncomfortable and fake into something meaningful. Instead of, "What can I get?" you ask, "What can I contribute?" Start small. When meeting someone new, listen for problems you might help solve. Maybe you know someone they should meet, or have experience with the challenge they are facing. Make the connection without keeping score. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors, puts it simply. It takes 20 years to build a reputation and 5 minutes to ruin it. Your reputation as someone who gives freely becomes your most valuable professional asset. The paradox becomes more powerful as your career progresses. The junior employee who helps colleagues without seeking credit often becomes the leader everyone wants to work with. The entrepreneur who freely shares knowledge builds a community that supports their ventures. This doesn't mean becoming a doormat. Strategic giving means helping in ways that align with your values and strengths. Set boundaries around your time and energy. Adam Grant identifies 3 types of people: givers, takers, and matchers who keep careful score of favors. His research shows that while some givers burn out at the bottom of success metrics, the most successful people are also givers, but givers with boundaries and focus. Next time you're tempted to approach networking with, "What's in it for me?" remember the paradox. The path to getting ahead starts with giving first. Your future self will thank you for the reputation and relationships you build today. Not because you calculated the return, but because genuine contribution creates connection. And in our increasingly isolated professional world, meaningful connection is the most valuable currency of all.